Hello and welcome to Callisto's Live YouTube channel. This is a GBP JPY trade recap video. You would have seen a few of them on my page as I start to, it's just something that I've started to do to recap my trades, something I can look back on, right? Keep track of. And also for anybody out there who wants to watch them and figure out why I take the trades that I do, if you're interested in that, if you're a new trader, if you're someone who already trades, then this is for you. So basically this trade on GJ is, and if you'd watch my latest upload, how to read market structure, you would understand why I took this trade. And so if you haven't watched that, definitely go watch it. You can start to spot these kind of trades in real time yourself. So basically, if we look at the right chart real quick, I will maximize this left one where I took the entry so we can take a closer look. But this is the way I have my chart set up, so I can see the 1 hour chart here and also the daily chart over here for key levels, wicks, to see how the daily candle is forming, that kind of thing. It's just, it's good to visualize how the daily candle for that current day that you're trading is going to play out. And I mean, this one yesterday, just perfect execution, perfectly played out. You can see this is the candle that I took advantage of yesterday. And you can see these are the candles you can start to take advantage of yourself in the market, right? Beautiful move up. You know, what was this move? What was this move from open till close? Around about 130 pips. And I caught around about 90 pips of those. So we can see from the daily time frame, this level right here is more so from the 1 hour time frame right here, as you can see. But it also does make sense on the daily. You can see the rejection wicks on these daily candles here, right? And then although this candle did close not very convincingly bullish, but it did close above that resistance on the daily, right? Which is key. You want to see price closing above key levels from a daily perspective. It's going to give you a lot more confidence, right? And also we had a big wick down. And what's key about this wick is it came all the way down, but it didn't break previous daily lows, right? You can see here's previous daily lows. Didn't break it. You can see in there just come down just above it a few pips and didn't break it and maintained that uptrend, right, from the daily time frame perspective. So we can see from what we've got marked out, we have a low, a higher low, a higher low, and then another higher low yesterday, right? And then you can see today already that we have made a nice bottom wick here of around about 30 pips, made a new low for the day. So potentially, obviously I'm not going to write it out until this daily candle closes, but potentially here we've got another higher low, right? So basically this candle closed above this resistance, and then this daily candle that we entered on, right, it opened. You can see right here is where it opened, and then it came down, retested that level. And what was the giveaway for me, and what I talk about on my stream a lot and also in my videos, right? This is the key right here. This is what sold me. You see this rejection wick right there? Boom. That was pre-London session, right? That was pre-London open right there. So this pre-London candle came down, wicked all the way down, broke out of those, just spiked out of those lows to the left, right? Maybe grab some liquidity. I don't like to talk about liquidity grabs and things like that because it's not something I necessarily trade or think happens in the market, like a liquidity grab or what do they call them, stop hunts, stop loss hunts or something like that. I'm not really interested in all that stuff. But you can see that it did wick down right below these previous wicks for the day. Boom, spiked out of them, closed bullish, decently strongly bullish. And then this next 1 hour candle where I entered, it came down, it made its bottom wick of around about 15 pips, right? Beautiful bottom wick. And then started to drive up and break out of these highs right here. And that was my entry. And obviously you can see that the candle after that, this bearish rejection wick candle, a lot of people probably would have closed the trade at that point, because it's previous high, rejecting it. But I had for a 1 to 3 because this is my strategy. I know how these things work out. I know that you have to be consistent in holding your winning trades longer, right? Holding them to their targets and not taking profits early, because you're never going to be profitable if you have a plan but you don't stick to that plan and you take your profits way too early, right? Because then if I would have took profits here or just closed the trade or closed some of my trade or started to manage risk, right, then this winner wouldn't have been as big as it was. And basically, yeah, if you have a losing trade next and you lose that 1%, you're basically going to be at break even, or you're going to be at a loss, right? So this is the 1 to 3 trade which I held for. And yeah, basically this level was from the 1 hour time frame. You can see right here, I mean, it goes much further back than this. If I extended this out, I did go over this in my video the other day as well, this level and how it's going to be key coming into the next week, right? Even extends out to here, right? This was this short-term uptrend, higher low, broken, retested, and then dropped. And it even goes further back than that over here, as you can see. But this is a very key level here, right, in the market. So this was key. That price broke it, cleanly broke it as well. This is what you want to see, a clean break. When price is rejecting a level like this over and over and over and over and over again, the kind of break you want to see at that level is exactly this, right? You don't want to see a candle just pop above it by a few pips and then you're looking for entries. You want to see a clean break. You see all this volume coming through that just cleanly broke this level, retested it, and then you see that rejection and that clean volume to the upside again, right? So we got 1 rejection, 2 rejections, and then that final boom, stab down, and price continuing bullish. So that was a 1 to 3, and from the daily time frame, it was just textbook daily play, 12-hour play as well. If we go to the 12-hour, beautiful 12-hour play, closure above, wick down, continuation. 4-hour as well. You can see the 4-hour, right? It all lines up perfectly. 4 hours, same rejection, beautiful rejection wicks. It all just looks just the perfect setup, right? And it was, and it worked out perfectly. If I can show you, can I show you my MetaTrader? While that's loading, I think it's doing a quick update. But while that's loading, oh, here we go. We're loaded. We are loaded. Let me go to yesterday. What was yesterday? 12. So I turn on MT5. MT5. Okay, let me do this. Can I just delete that? I don't know why it's only showing a portion of it. Let me edit, transform, reset. I just want to show. Right, boom. So you can see that on the screen. That was the profits from yesterday. You can see GJ buys, 2 positions. This was basically 1%, but I entered them in 2 separate positions. Yeah, so you can see the profits there. Round about 200. Was it 260 ish? Obviously you got to take away the commissions. So it's around about 260. So yeah, beautiful trade. Happy with that. Worked out perfectly. And yeah, if you want, like I said, if you want to learn how to spot these kind of trades as well in real time, head over to my YouTube channel. The video is called How to Read Market Structure. That is my latest upload. Simple, very simple stuff, right? Trading is very simple if you just keep it very simple. You don't need to know all these different terminologies and you know, smart money concepts or supply demand or liquidity grabs or stop hunts or, you know, change of character, all this stuff. You know, keep it simple. Just all you got, like, you know, simple. All I did was come on the daily time frame here and say, okay, we've got 1 bullish candle, 2 bullish candles, 3 bullish candles, and they're all respecting structure, right? Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Oh, this one happened to close above a key level. Oh, and we got a rejection. We got a retest and rejection of that level with 3 clean rejections. And then this rejection just so happened to take place during pre-London, right? Which is key because this is GBP JPY, right? This is Great British Pound, Japanese yen. So Great British Pound is going to have the most volume and strength during pre-London and London session open, right? And this is exactly, this was pre-London open, right? 1 hour before London open. This candle that I entered on was actually London open, but this candle, this rejection, this confirmation I'm going to take this trade happened pre-London, and enabled me to enter at London Open once we create that lower wick from this candle right here. So yeah, very simple stuff, very clean, simple. So yeah, that was the trade for yesterday. That is the first trade, the first proper trade I've taken in December. Because obviously we're coming up to the end of the month, we're getting a lot of news events. The markets have been very choppy. I have taken other trades, but I have managed risk with them a lot more stricter than I would have usually, because it is December, because of all the news events. The trades that I did take ended up being break even, but they would have been winning trades if I would have held them like I usually do. But like I said, because it's December, because of all the news we've had over the last week, I have been a lot more strict with my trade management and risk management, and moving my stops to break even a little bit sooner, managing risk on a trade a little bit sooner. But for this GBP JPY trade, I decided to just let it rock, let it ride. And I could have, like I said, right, I could have managed risk a lot more aggressively here. You see this candle right here, after I entered the rejection wick. So I didn't end up doing that. I was like, you know what, if it comes back, if it closes back into drawdown, if we start seeing a little bit of drawdown, I might manage some risk, right? But it didn't. And eventually, I think it was around about here at this point, I moved my stops to break even. So at that point, it was just a risk-free trade. So now looking into tonight, like I said, if we look at the daily again, right? The daily has made its bottom wick at this point, right? We've got a nice strong bullish candle. We are at this key level, but the daily has made a bottom wick and it's looking to drive. So we can either do one of two things, right? Price is either going to break here, and we can look for some rejection of this level, look exactly what happened here, or what we can see is, because price on the daily has already made its bottom wick, we can look to see if it comes down into these levels, right, and starts rejecting. And then pre-London and London, like I said, we get some nice price action candles like this, and we can take a trade there like that, right? As long as we reject this level, we can see some kind of rejection coming out over here, right? So we've got 1 rejection, 2, 3 rejections, and now we've got this nice bullish candle pushing up. But of course, we are at the top of this resistance now, so I wouldn't be taking any kind of trades around there. So yeah, that is the GBP JPY trade recap from last night, London session. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to help. If not, like I said, go watch the how to read market structure video. Very useful information. I break down different pairs, GJ, gold. I think I did gold, and Euro USD. On how to break the structure down and understand it, and understand what's going to happen next, right? So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.